potential. Made in the hearts of two people that love, it takes a lifetime to fulfill. You know, the most wonderful things in life, I believe, is the discovery of another human being, with whom one relationship has a growing depth and beauty as the years increase. This inner progressiveness of love is truly amazing. It cannot be found by looking for it or passionately wishing for it. It's sort of divine accident in the most wonderful things of life. You've known each other from the first glance of acquaintance to this point of commitment. At some point, you decide to marry. From that moment of yes to this moment of yes. Indeed, you've been making commitments in informal ways. All those conversations were held in the car over a meal or during a walk. All those conversations began with when we're married and continued with I will, you will, and we will. All those late night talks included someday and somehow, and maybe. And all those promises and unspoken matters of the heart. All these common things and more are the real process of a wedding. The symbolic vows you're about to make are a way of saying to one another, you know, those things we've promised and hoped and dreamed? Well, I meant it all, every word. So as you look at each other, remember this moment in time. Before this moment, you've been many things to one another. Acquaintance, friend, companion, even teacher, for you've learned much from each other during your time together. Shortly, you shall say a few words that will take you across the threshold of life, and things between you will never quite be the same. For after today, you shall say to the world, this is my husband, and this is my wife. So, here they are, in love, real love. You know, and it's real love between two people is perhaps the highest experience that's possible for humankind. Such love strengthens people in numerous ways, but above all, it gives new purpose and meaning to their lives. For it's love that has brought us here today. You know, in marriage, we always say I love you today, but also, I promise to love you for all of our tomorrows. Robert and Felicia are coming here today making a commitment towards working to expand their love and respect for each other on a daily basis. They know their relationship can never be taken for granted, but can only survive and grow if each maintains the will to openly, honestly, and sensitively develop the relationship as equals. You know, in the days ahead, there's probably going to be some stormy times and good times. Times of conflict, but certainly lots of times of joy. So with that in mind, I'd ask that you might consider a bit of the following. You know, happiness in marriage isn't something that just happens. A good marriage must be created. In marriage, the little things are the big things. A good marriage. It's never being told to hold hands. It's never going to bed angry, even if it is Robert's fault. It's at no time taking each other for granted. The courtship shone with the honeymoon should continue through all the years. It's having a mutual sense of values and common objectives. It's standing together and facing the world. It's forming a circle of love that gathers in the whole family. It's doing things for each other, not in the attitude of duty or sacrifice, but in the spirit of joy. Speaking words of appreciation and demonstrating gratitude in thoughtful ways. It's not looking for perfection in each other. It's cultivating flexibility, patience, understanding, and a sense of humor. It's having the capacity to forgive and forget. It's giving each other the atmosphere which each can grow. It's a common search for the good and the beautiful. It's establishing a relationship in which independence is equal, dependence is mutual, and obligation is reciprocal. No, it's not only marrying the right person, it's also being the right partner. And lastly, it's remembering to say I love you each and every day. Robert and Felicia are reminded that marriage is a precious gift, a lifelong commitment, and a challenge to love one another more completely each and every day. And although marriage does mean the greatest intimacy between two people, this closeness ought to encourage each partner to develop as an individual. It's not about being so totally absorbed into each other that each loses one sense of identity. But it means looking outward in the same direction together. So as you take your relationship to the next dimension, may your love for each other therefore be a source of common energy. An energy that gives you strength to live your lives with joy and courage. And it'd be my hope you two might always remember the qualities that attracted you to each other when you first met, and how your feelings of attraction turned into respect, admiration, and finally love. And that you would work hard to turn your feelings of love into acts of love so that nothing and no one can divide you. And that you always have kind and loving hearts that are quick to ask for forgiveness when you are wrong. That your love might grow to hear all things, believe all things, and endure all things. I pray that your love increases and overflows beyond anything you have yet to imagine. So with this in mind, Robert, you take Felicia to be your wife, to have, to hold, for richer, for poor, in sickness and health, forsaking all others until death do you part?
I do.
Then Felicia, you take Robert to be your husband, to have, to hold, for richer, for poor, in sickness and health, forsaking all others until death do you part?
I do.
Wonderful. And today we'll go ahead and exchange wedding rings. They're an ancient symbol meant to remind you each day of the vows and the promises you're making to each other here today. What's his name? Nicholas, may I have the rings, please? Thank you. Stay right there for a second. Hold on, buddy. I'll tell you what, I'm going to take a feet here. Maybe, kind of, sort of. Wow. They put a trick knot in there. Yeah.
Mama did it.
Technical difficulty. One moment, please. Glad it just wasn't me. You're making me look good now. No, that's good. If you got them off easy, then I would look bad. But yeah. Can't get them? Can we break them?
Do we have a Boy Scout?
Nicholas.
Knife? Scissors?
Oh.
Break it? Oh, we got a knife.
Yeah, come on, we're in Howell.
Yeah. Yeah, really.
Ill, dude.
Thank you, sir.
I'm not kidding.
No, you're good, you're good.
Careful. I'm off duty right now, so don't cut yourself. Oh, I get him. Nick, stay.
Okay, that's how we were supposed to go.
Okay. Nicholas, take the pillow.
Wham.
Hey. Back to your seat, please. Thank you.
Have I got everybody still? Wake up, we're back at it again. Robert, if you place that on Felicia's finger and repeat after me. I give you this ring
I give you this ring.
that has no beginning
There's no beginning
and no ending,
and no ending.
which symbolizes
Symbolizes
that the love between us
the love between us
will never cease.
will never cease.
I placed it on your finger
Place it on your finger
as a visible sign
as a visible sign
of the vows which have made us
of the vows which have made us
husband and wife.
husband and wife.
Good job, you understand it. Felicia, you place that on Robert's finger and repeat after me.
Okay,
I give you this ring
I give you this ring
that has no beginning
that has no beginning
and no ending,
and no end,
which symbolizes
which symbolizes
that the love between us
that the love between us
will never cease.
will never cease.
I placed it on your finger
I place it on your finger
as a visible sign
as a visible sign
of the vows which have made us
of the vows which have made us
husband and wife.
husband and wife.
Well, we clearly cannot know what the future will bring for Robert and Felicia. We can hope that it'll equal all the demands of their tomorrows. And may their marriage be a shared adventure, rich in moments of serenity as well as moments of excitement. And may their home be a place for peace where concerns for oneself do not overshadow those of others, and where warmth of laughter can put crisis in its proper perspective. May they encourage each other whatever they set out to achieve. May they trust each other, trust life itself, and may their love endure forevermore. This ceremony celebrates the love and commitment they have pledged to each other, but their promises to each other shall last a lifetime. So having witnessed your vows of marriage, and by the authority vested in me, it gives me great pleasure to announce you're now husband and wife. You may kiss your bride. Gives me great pleasure to be the introduce to you Mr. and Mrs. Barclay.